Okay, this is a different reaction video. This one is my World Cup prediction. Now, I did this back on April the 3rd. I did a World Cup prediction. I did my first round predictions, and I have not gone and rewatched that. I have just basically gone to, going to do it again. And so I probably will get a few things wrong that I got back then. But now that we know who all 32 teams are, I'm going to use this thing right here to map it out. Plus, I only did the first round predictions. I didn't do any of the, round of 16, quarterfinal, semifinal, all that good stuff. And this is only going to be this is basically another early prediction, only part two. Hopefully, the closer we get to the tournament in November, I'll do another one of these, maybe bring some friends on there, and we'll do it together and argue. In fact, I have a friend who's Dutch and would certainly love to do something like that. But let me do this right now. So let's go to Group A, where we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Now, for some people might think that this is a great draw for the Netherlands because Netherlands, I saw them play in the Nations League, and I'm not taking the Nations League too seriously, and we'll get into that as we go on. But I saw Senegal play. They're a good team. Ecuador is decent from South America, and Qatar is the host. I've seen some predictions which actually have Senegal in first place, and that doesn't surprise me. But this isn't going to be a long video. This is going to be a short and sweet. So I'm going to take the Dutch at number 1. I'm going to take, that's a tough one right there. And don't overlook Qatar. I said that I saw Qatar play in the Gold Cup last year, and they aren't a bad team here. But I'm going to go with Senegal at number 2. I'm going to go Qatar at number 3 and Ecuador at number 4. And for those of you, this is just predictions. This is nothing personal. If you don't like what I do you don't have to let me, but we did this, it's just a prediction, okay? The closer we get to the tournament, I'm not God, okay? Come on. But no. But either way, even if you don't like it, even if you hate it, tell me about it, okay? And if I disagree with you, I'll tell you I disagree with you. Who cares? It's just my predictions. Okay, now, England looked like garbage in the Nations League. They didn't play very well at all, and losing on aggregate 5-0 to Hungary, 1-0 at their place, 4-0 in England, and they're calling for Gareth Southgate's head. I'm not going to jump down that rabbit hole yet, but I'm going to still put England number 1. And the team I know, I'm an American. I'm United States. Okay, obviously, it would not surprise me if the United States won this group. It would not surprise me if they finished 4th in this group. This is going to be a very, very interesting group, but I still think I'm going to take the United States at number 2. Iran. I haven't seen a whole lot of games by Iran. I know they were very good in 2018, and I really haven't been too impressed by the Welsh. I'm going to take Iran at number 3, and I'm going to take Wales at number 4. But again, I think that's what a lot of people have. But it wouldn't surprise me if I don't think Wales is going to win this group. Wales could finish second if they get a good result against the United States and a good result against Iran. And if England plays like England has shown that they have a problem with defense. So, but that's where I am right now. In Group C, I did see Argentina play a couple of times, and Argentina is certainly the class of this group. I have not been impressed by Mexico at all. Okay, and I have been somewhat impressed by Poland. I think Poland can actually finish second in this group, and I'm going to take Mexico and Saudi Arabia as the also-rans. Now, Mexico has made it to the round of 16, which is where they've had trouble in the past World Cups, but I don't think I'm going to take Poland in this one. Now that we know Australia has made it to the World Cup, as you saw that goalkeeper doing his dance on the line, it is what it is. Now, again, France, looked terrible in the Nations League. Right now, Didier Deschamps has a lot of work to do. Did not get anything right against Croatia, but I still think this is the World Cup. This is a different animal. This is still months away. I'm still going to take France number 1. I like Denmark. Denmark is very good. Denmark is good. I saw Tunisia play. Tunisia is a decent team, but Tunisia, sorry, Tunisia. I like them a little bit more than I like Australia. Okay, and so that is what it is. And again, you can get on my case for everybody from Australia for me putting you fourth. But hey, congratulations on making it to the World Cup. Look, this one is actually interesting in the fact that congratulations to Costa Rica for being the fourth CONCACAF team to make it. But I didn't think you deserved to win that game. I thought New Zealand got screwed by the officials somewhat. But you still, congratulations on making it. We know that Spain is going to dominate possession. And I think Hansi Flick has done an outstanding job at Germany. I'm going to take who's going to score for Spain? I'm going to take Spain number one, Germany number two. I'm going to take Japan number three and Costa Rica number four. I like the way the Japanese play. They always give a good effort. But I don't think anybody's going to beat Spain and Germany. I do realize Germany went out in the first round in 2018, but that was under Yogi Löw. This is under Hansi Flick, and I think he's a different animal. What they did to Italy, not the greatest Italian team. I understand that. Okay, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. I just saw Morocco play. I'm impressed by Canada. I love Croatia and Belgium. Are they getting too old? I'm going to take Croatia here, number one, and I'm going to take Belgium, number two. But it would not surprise me if Canada finishes two in this. Okay, that would be one of the big shocks. I'm not doing it here, but Canada and Morocco making it up here. But I've been impressed by Croatia, and they finished in they were runners up last World Cup. Decent team, and Luka Modric seems like he is ageless. Yeah, in Group G, Brazil. I've seen them play. They are an outstanding team. They are certainly favorites to win the World Cup. You have Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Not going to overlook any of those teams. I haven't been too impressed by Switzerland. I'm going to take Cameroon number two here, and I'm going to put Switzerland number three. I do like the way Cameroon plays. Portugal, Ghana, Europe. Now this one is going to be this is probably, in my opinion, the group of death. Ghana wants revenge on Uruguay for what Luis Suarez did. I don't look at, Luis Suarez, I said this before, got punished for what he did. You guys had a penalty kick. You didn't make the penalty kick. That's why you guys didn't go through. Portugal goes as Cristiano Ronaldo goes. I'm going to take Portugal number one here, and I do like Uruguay. I'm going to take Uruguay number two. Ghana and South Korea, and that could go back and forth. I'm not sure. I do like the way South Korea plays, but this is how I have it. Okay, so if you go, we have the Dutch versus the USA. I think this is a closer game than people give it credit for, but I'm going to give the Dutch the advantage here. Argentina versus Denmark. I'm going to take Argentina, although that's going to be a very good game. England versus Senegal. Wow. I'm going to take England. And France versus Poland. I'm going to take France. Spain versus Belgium. Now, this is going to be an outstanding game, but the question here is who's going to score for Spain? I mean, they're going to outpossess everybody, but who are they? I'm going to take Spain. Brazil versus Uruguay. South American clash. I'm going to take Brazil. Germany versus Croatia. Wow, another interesting game. I'm going to go with Germany here. And Portugal versus Cameroon. I'm going to take Portugal. Okay, now quarterfinals. Ooh, this I remember they played the 1978 final. They also played a great game in 1998, I think it was, Netherlands versus Argentina when Dennis Bergkamp scored that amazing goal in France. I'm going to take Argentina here, okay? And Spain versus Brazil. Wow, this gets really tough. I'm going to take Brazil. France versus England. This is easy. I'm going to take France. And Germany versus Portugal, I'm going to take Germans. Okay, that leads us to the semifinals. Oh, South America. Oh, we got old enemies: Argentina, Brazil, and France and Germany. We know what happens whenever France plays Germany in a World Cup. We know what happens whenever Argentina plays Brazil in a World Cup. Uh, Sometimes Argentina, like in 1990, gets a win, but usually I'm going to take Brazil, and I'm giving us a rematch of the 1998 World Cup final. Uh, Brazil versus France is going to play in the final, and this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to take the Brazilians. Okay, I've predicted Brazil to go to the World Cup final. Now, keep in mind, these are just, again, way too early predictions. I'm going to do this again in later in the year, probably in November. I'm probably going to have some people on here who are probably going to disagree with me wholeheartedly with a lot of this stuff. But it is what it is. These are just my predictions, and again, it's funny when you look at it. I have don't have as much faith in England. I'm not taking into the Nations League into account there. I still think they're a solid team, but there are some questions on that defense of England. But yeah, Brazil, congratulations, going to win your seventh World Cup. Sorry, your sixth World Cup. I'm sorry, your sixth World Cup. Based on this. And I mean, there's only been 3 teams that have ever won outside their regions. Brazil in '58, and they also did it again in 1994 and 2002. You also had Spain did it in 2010, and Germany did that in 2014. But again, take it for what it's worth. My winner is Brazil. Thanks for watching. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you.